I'm Tanya from Kermeyer Fitness Center. Today I'll be discussing warm-ups, the benefits of warm-ups, and I'll take you through a complete sequence of warm-ups that you can complete before your workout. The goal of a warm-up is to prepare you both mentally and physically for your workout ahead. There are two components to a warm-up. There's an aerobic component and a dynamic stretching component. You want to begin with the aerobic component, something as simple as going for a light jog, a light bike, or a light row, just to get the blood flowing and the muscles moving. Then you'll move into dynamic stretching. Dynamic stretching will help to increase your core temperature, your muscle temperature. It will help to increase your joint range of motion and stability. And you want to choose stretches that will mimic your exercises and your workout. That way it will better prepare you for that workout ahead. So join me in this basic sequence for dynamic warm-up to complete before your workout. We begin with a glute bridge. Laying flat on your back, feet flat on the ground, using your glutes to lift your hips off the ground for hip activation. The next one is a lower back exercise. You'll still remain flat on the ground. You'll bring your knees to your chest until you feel a light stretch and release. Knees to your chest and release. The third stretch is bird dog. You'll start this one on both hands and both feet, making sure the hands are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. You'll raise opposite arm, opposite leg at the same time, keeping that core tight and that back flat. We'll move into upper body now. We'll start with arm swings, crossing the left over and then the right over, and arm circles going forward and backwards. The second upper body we'll do is T-spine rotation. There are two ways you can complete this. The first one is on the ground. You'll have your arms up in front. You really want to open that chest and stretch all the way through the back. The second way you can complete that is by standing. Once again, starting here, you want to open the chest and stretch as far through the back as you can. Our final upper body stretch will be band pull aparts. You grab these just like this, pull them apart. You really want to squeeze those shoulder blades back to the spine. If that is super easy, the resistance is not much, feel free to double it and do the same thing. Now I'll move into our lower body stretches. We'll start with a knee pull. Pulling that knee to the chest, working on hip flexion. This exercise can be done stationary or walking. The next lower body is cradle walks. Once again, pulling that leg to the chest, really stretching the glutes and the hamstrings. This exercise as well can be done stationary or walking. The three final exercises we'll do combine multiple muscle groups at once. We'll begin with the high kick, working on the glutes and the hamstrings. Feel free to do it in stationary or while actually moving. Second to last one is downward dog into a lunge. So you want to start in downward dog, stretching the glutes, the hamstrings, the calves, the arms, the shoulders. This stretches a lot of muscles at once. Then you bring one of your feet up into a lunge by your hand. Keeping that back leg as straight as you can. Putting it back down, downward dog, opposite foot. And the final stretch that we'll do body weight squats. I want you to start shallow and progress to going deeper into the squat as you get more into them. Remember to start with dynamic stretching before a workout and to finish with static stretching, holding that stretch for 15 to 30 seconds and finishing with foam rolling. I hope that basic sequence of a warm-up helps you before your workouts.